In this video, we'll practice using the correct order of operations when evaluating expressions. In each of these examples, I'm going to evaluate an expression, and as I do that, I'm going to write a sequence of equal expressions each time, separating them by the equal sign. We'll have on the left side the expression that we started with, and then we'll simplify it until we get a numeric answer in each case. In all the examples, I'm going to evaluate some function, and that function is called f. And its value at a number x is given by squaring x and subtracting 1. So f is the function, and its value at x is x squared minus 1. I'd like us to begin by evaluating minus 3 times f of minus 2 plus 1. And we'll just apply the correct order of operations as we do so, and take it one step at a time. So the first thing I'm going to do is take minus 3, and I've got to evaluate that function f of minus 2. So I'm going to put in brackets there the value of the function at minus 2, and then I've got to add 1 when I'm done. To evaluate this function, I've got to take minus 2 and square it, and then subtract 1. And it was important that I included those brackets there because that entire expression is being multiplied by minus 3. I have minus 3. I'm going to simplify within the brackets, within the parentheses. If I square minus 2, I get positive 4. And I subtract 1, and I'm still adding 1. I then simplify within the brackets, and I get minus 8. Let's look at the second example. I'm going to evaluate f at minus 2 times 3, and then I'm going to add 1 to the result. So I have to evaluate within the parentheses first, and then add 1. I need to evaluate the function next. I need to evaluate it at minus 6. I'm going to take minus 6, square it, subtract 1, and then add 1 to the result. That will give me 36 minus 1 plus 1. They will cancel out, and I'll get 36. Let's look at f of minus 2 cubed plus 1. I need to cube minus 2 first, so I need to cube 2 first, and then take its opposite value. So 2 cubed will be 8, and the opposite of 8 is minus 8. I then evaluate my function, minus 8 squared minus 1, and then I'm adding 1 to the result. Just like in the previous example, I'll get 64 now, and the minus 1 and the plus 1 will cancel out, and I'll get 64 all day. I want to take f of minus 2 plus 1, and then I want to cube the result. I evaluate within the brackets first and cube it afterwards. I evaluate the function first at minus 2. So I have minus 2 squared minus 1. That's the value of the function at minus 2. And then I add 1 to the result. The 1's cancel again. I have 4, and that gets cubed. 4 times 4 times 4 is 64, and that's our final result. In this last example here, I'm going to take 2, and then I'm going to divide it by f evaluated at f again, evaluated at minus 1. So you work your way from the inside out, and I'm going to evaluate f at minus 1 first, and apply f to it one more time. So f of minus 1 will be evaluated. That's minus 1 squared minus 1. When I square a negative number, I'll have positive 1. So this will be f of 1 minus 1, or f of 0. And then evaluate f again, but now at x equal to 0. That gives me 2 over minus 1, which gives me minus 2. Again, observe how in each case I'm simplifying an expression, so I have a sequence of equal expressions all separated by the equal sign.